my god, is ricegum going broke? Do you want to win all the gift cards down below? Just leave a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, make sure you leave a comment, and enjoy the video. I want to see if you guys can hit 10,000 likes, because I don't think you guys could do it, so prove me wrong, drop a like on this video, and make me look stupid. Ricegum was one of YouTube's rising stars back in 2016, and his rise to fame was so quick that no one saw it coming. At the start of 2016, he had only a little over 70,000 subscribers, but he quickly began to dominate the platform, take over YouTube, and by the end of the year, he had over 5 million subscribers. And although Ricegum has been known for his These Kids Must Be Stopped series and his diss tracks, Ricegum has also been known for his love of fashion and his expensive taste. But it looks like Ricegum might be running into some money issues. And like I said, Ricegum has been known for his expensive taste, and it may actually be costing him. He's actually shown off this expensive taste in his recent music video that he did for his diss track on The Gabby Show.
Phone in my face, now her screen cracked. Bitch really tried to make a move. She playing games like 2K, but I spent that on my sweater too. Wrist looking like the 50 bands from that last diss that I did on you.
So as you can see, he's bragging about how expensive his sweater is and how his watch cost him 50 bands. And although it might seem like he's over exaggerating it here in this song, it is pretty likely that he does spend around $2,000 on just a sweater. In one of his recent vlogs, he was showing off his new Supreme hoodie that he got even before it released.
Alright guys, so there's a store called Supreme and they dropped this today, and there's like this really long line, like 3 miles, like long line. People are waiting to get this hoodie. I already have it. So
it's not 3 miles.
Okay, not 3 miles, but it's long like my dick. So I'm about to walk by and see the reaction. Alright, so stand a bit back.
Maybe for free if we got the
And if you guys have never taken a look at how much some of the stuff from Supreme cost, let me just show you, because Ricegum actually made a vlog a few months ago showing him check out some stuff at a Supreme store.
Which one do I want, man? Do I want that one? Do I want that one? Do I want...
Woo! Oh my god, that's some expensive stuff right there. $600 to $700 for hoodies and t-shirts, and I thought my $50 hoodie was nice. Man. And in this same video, Ricegum also buys a new pair of Yeezys. The Yeezys with the hoodie cost him a total of around $2,000, and he then shows his mom's reaction to him splurging on some clothes.
So, I got this. Yeah, that. And then I got...
Mua giày đó nữa. Bố không mua gọi à mà.
No, it's like a different color.
Different color mà nó giống hệt nhau, 1.000 đồng nữa.
So even his mom sees that he's kind of starting to spend his money a little recklessly. But Ricegum did make a shit ton of money last year with his channel blowing up as much as it did. So you would think that he can afford to buy pretty much anything that he wants. But it turns out Ricegum does this to his mom quite a bit. He has another video showing these dope shoes that he accidentally bought online that ended up being $1,500.
How did I buy these shoes for 1.5K on accident? Or do you think it's worth that much?
It's worth nothing. It's worth $20 cho má mì. 1.500 đồng mua đôi giày giống như giày lính. Mua đôi giày của tụi lính mà mua giày 1.500 đồng.
And his mom just straight disses his shoes. She straight rips Ricegum to shreds, completely KOs him. She hits him with the 1, the 2, and then the 3. That was freaking hilarious. Mama Rice does not play any games when it comes to these shoes. Hold up, homies, time out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I know you guys are tired of hearing me beg for likes, but I just love you guys so much that I need to see you hit that like button. And if you do hit that like button, an ice cream cone will appear right in your hand. It's like a crazy magic trick, dude. You hit the like button, boom, ice cream cone in your hand. But anyways, guys, let's just go ahead and get back to this video. But these same shoes that Ricegum accidentally spent $1,500 on ended up coming up in another video pretty recently. This video, he played Phase Adapt in a game of basketball to 11 points, and the winner of this game got the other shoes. And Ricegum decided, he's confident, he could take Adapt, he could take anyone. He's gonna put these shoes up on the line in this game, and this is what happened.
These are my shoes, these are his. Winner takes the other person's shoe.
360.
Damn, R.I.P. ricegum shoes, man, R.I.P. Adapt took ricegum down with an epic shot at the end to win it all. It was actually a pretty unbelievable shot from Adapt. I mean, he just gets to walk away with those shoes in hand as the victor. And ricegum immediately goes and rebuys those exact shoes that he just lost, even though he accidentally bought them in the first place.
Alright guys, I'm over here at the computer about to pick up the same shoes that I just lost. He already has it set up.
So this just shows that ricegum has money to blow and he's a true baller. But what is even more impressive than all of his clothes, his shoes, his watches, is the new apartment that he just moved into out in LA. And this thing is an absolute beast. Like, it's truly just insane. Honestly guys, just take a look at it.
So instead, I moved into my new place in LA, so I decided that I have to do this eventually. So I'm gonna give you guys a really quick room tour. Alright, this is my brand new room, guys. My past 19 years of my life, I've been living in my parents' house in Vegas. Now I'm in LA, this is my new room. I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. This is where I get all my work done, you guys.
So this thing has 2 stories. It has a freaking elevator. You know how mad that makes me? I don't have an elevator in my apartment. That's bullshit. I want an elevator. It's got a fireplace, a massive shower and bathroom, a walk-in closet, and this is all in LA. And if you guys don't know, living out in LA is insanely expensive. I mean, a 1-bedroom apartment goes for $2,000 plus out there. So something like what ricegum is renting is probably costing him at least $15,000 a month. And honestly, that's a lowball estimate. It probably costs more than that. And that's just an insane amount of money. Even if it's just $15,000 a month, that is an insane amount of money. But like I said, ricegum is known nowadays for his expensive taste, and he now has a place to match his taste. And recently, he even got himself a new whip to go with this crazy new place. And if you haven't seen the video yet of him showing off this bad boy, I'm sure you're guessing, you know, what did he get? Did he get an Audi? Did he get a Lamborghini? Did he get a Ferrari, a GTR? Well, let's just take a look.
So now the moment we've all been waiting for. Yes, this is my new car. If you're wondering why I'm not vlogging at the dealership, you know, signing the papers, this is not a brand new car, guys. This is my first car. I just learned how to drive like 2 months ago, and I didn't want to get like this nice sports car and scratch it up and crash it. You know, I hardly know how to drive. I'm also Asian, so I decided to get this used car, has a few miles on it, a lot cheaper, and I could just use this to gain experience and, you know, just know how to drive in LA.
So ricegum actually decided to get something a little bit cheaper, surprisingly. He got himself a used Range Rover Evoque. And I'm sure that's not what you guys were expecting him to get, considering his expensive lifestyle. You know, this Range Rover is actually one of the cheaper models, going for around $40,000 to $45,000, which is still pretty freaking expensive, but it's not a Lamborghini or an Audi, and it's actually the cheapest version of that Range Rover that you can get. There's a sport version of the Range Rover that goes for around $65,000, and there's a Land Range Rover that goes for around $85,000. And basically his reasoning for this is that he's still learning to drive, so he doesn't want to invest in an expensive car that he could, you know, potentially wreck and end up costing him insane amounts of money in, you know, repairs and insurance, and that does make, you know, 100% sense. But I also have another theory. So I've shown you guys how much ricegum loves to ball throughout this entire video, and I think it's possible that ricegum could actually be running out of money. I mean, he's been known for spending thousands of dollars on clothes, shoes, watches, and he just made a big jump out to LA in a crazy new crib, and all of that equals a lot of money. Like, that stuff just doesn't happen. It's not free. Ricegum is actually spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And you would think that ricegum has all of the money to support this, and I'm sure currently he does have the money for this, but I think he might be starting to run out. Over the last few months, ricegum has not been uploading very consistently at all, you know, just a couple of uploads a month, so I'm sure that that's definitely hurt his wallet, because if he was uploading daily throughout all of these months, he would have no money issues at all. But here recently, since he got this place out in LA, he has started to upload almost daily again. And to me, this just shows that he might actually be running out of money, and now he has to get back on the grind. So do I think that ricegum's completely broke? No, I don't think ricegum's completely broke, but I do think that he's starting to run low on cash just due to his spending habits. And that's the real reason that he didn't buy a crazy expensive car for his first whip. So I don't necessarily think ricegum's going to go broke, but I do think he is starting to run low on cash, and we're gonna see ricegum turn it up this year and grind super hard just to make back all of the money that he's been spending recently without him, you know, daily uploading and actually putting in the work. And I'm sure once he makes some fat checks, you know, he's gonna go out there and buy himself a crazy supercar, But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see on that one. And remember guys, this is all just speculation. I don't know for sure, but you know, this is just what I'm thinking. And I'm sure I might come off as like a hater, but this is just something that I noticed. And I'm not trying to hate on ricegum because he definitely has a lot more money than I have or that I'll ever have. And he's living a freaking crazy life. So I'm not trying to hate on ricegum. I find ricegum really entertaining, and I hope that he doesn't go broke or anything crazy like that. Hopefully he is pretty smart with his money at the end of the day. But this is just something that I noticed, especially when I saw that he got the cheapest model Range Rover that he possibly could. But again guys, this is just speculation. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. But that's pretty much gonna be it for today's video. You all are seriously freaking awesome. Thank you guys. Like I said yesterday, we hit 50,000 subscribers, and that's just a monumental accomplishment here. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing and supporting the channel out. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, get yourself that ice cream cone to appear in your hand. But it's been your homie Pickles. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.